Many people believe that building wealth is only for the young, but that's far from the truth. After 60, your financial decisions matter even more, because every small daily habit can either protect your nest egg or quietly drain it away. The good news is that by making a few simple changes, you can strengthen your financial health, reduce stress, and even create new opportunities for growth. In this video, we'll cover the top 10 daily money habits that can help you build wealth, protect your retirement savings, and give you peace of mind. Habit number 1. Track your daily spending. Just like keeping an eye on your blood pressure or sugar levels helps you stay healthy, monitoring your money is the foundation of financial well-being. Many seniors underestimate how much small expenses add up over time: coffee runs, subscription services, or impulse buys online. Studies show that people who record their daily expenses are up to 30% more likely to stay within budget compared to those who don't. By writing down or using a simple budgeting app, you create awareness. That awareness helps prevent overspending, spot unnecessary costs, and redirect those dollars into savings or investments. For seniors on fixed incomes, this is critical. Even tracking for just 5 minutes a day can save hundreds by the end of the year. Habit number 2. Review your cash flow each morning. Cash flow is the heartbeat of your finances. It's not just about what you own, but what's coming in and what's going out. Seniors often rely on multiple income streams: pensions, Social Security, investments, maybe part-time work. At the same time, there are ongoing expenses like utilities, healthcare, groceries, or support for family members. By looking at your daily inflows and outflows, you get a real-time snapshot of your financial health. Imagine waking up and knowing exactly how much you can safely spend without touching your long-term investments. That clarity not only reduces anxiety but also prevents dipping into retirement funds prematurely. Checking your balances and bills in the morning helps you make smart choices the rest of the day. Habit number 3. Set a daily savings trigger. A savings trigger is a small action that automatically reminds you to save money, no matter how little. For example, every time you buy something online, transfer $5 to a savings account. Or if you skip eating out, move the money you would have spent into your retirement fund. This habit turns saving into a reflex instead of a chore. Research shows that seniors who use automatic or trigger-based savings increase their savings rate by nearly 20% compared to those who don't. It doesn't have to be a large amount. Consistency is what builds results. Even $3 to $5 saved daily becomes over $1,000 a year. For those who feel behind financially, this small discipline creates momentum and helps rebuild confidence in money management. Habit number 4. Read something about money every day. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances. The world of money changes constantly: interest rates, tax laws, investment opportunities, scams targeting seniors. By spending just 10 minutes a day reading a financial article, listening to a podcast, or reviewing your bank's updates, you keep your mind sharp and your decisions informed. Seniors who continue learning about money not only avoid costly mistakes but often find new ways to grow their wealth. For example, learning about how high-yield savings accounts work could add hundreds in interest each year. Or reading about tax-advantaged accounts might help reduce what you owe. The habit of daily financial learning compounds over time, just like interest. Habit number 5. Practice mindful spending. Mindful spending means pausing before each purchase and asking, "Does this align with my priorities at this stage of life?" Many seniors spend unconsciously, buying things because of habit, boredom, or even loneliness. This can quietly erode wealth without adding happiness. By pausing, you give yourself the power to redirect money toward things that truly matter: experiences with loved ones, travel, health, or leaving a legacy. A study from the Journal of Consumer Research found that people who practiced mindful spending reported higher satisfaction and lower financial stress, even when they spent less overall. For seniors, this habit helps stretch retirement income and ensures every dollar supports your values and goals. Each of these habits may seem small, but when practiced daily, they add up to powerful financial results. Tracking spending builds awareness, reviewing cash flow prevents surprises, saving triggers turn discipline into routine, learning sharpens decision-making, and mindful spending ensures money aligns with what matters most. These are the first 5 of the 10 daily money habits that can help you build wealth after 60. In the next section, we'll cover habits 6 through 10, including how to use debt wisely, create new income streams, and protect yourself from financial risks that often increase in later years. If you're finding this helpful so far, remember to give this video a like. It helps us reach more seniors who want to strengthen their financial future. And let us know in the comments, which of these first 5 habits do you already practice, and which one do you want to start tomorrow? We love hearing your experiences and questions. Habit number 6. Limit debt and pay it with intention. At this stage of life, debt can feel like a heavy weight pulling you backward. While some debt like a low-interest mortgage may be manageable, high-interest credit card balances or personal loans can quickly drain your wealth. Every dollar going toward interest is a dollar not working for you in savings or investments. Studies show that seniors carrying credit card debt are 3 times more likely to report financial stress compared to those without it. By creating a daily habit of checking balances and making small extra payments, even if it's just $10 toward principal, you accelerate debt freedom. The goal is not only to pay off, but to develop the daily mindset that debt repayment is part of protecting your future. One simple rule: if you can't pay it off at the end of the month, think twice before swiping that card. Habit number 7. Look for a micro-income opportunity each day. Retirement doesn't have to mean the end of earning. In fact, many seniors find joy and purpose in creating small streams of extra income. This could mean selling unused items online, renting out tools, offering tutoring, or turning a lifelong hobby into a side business. Even earning $10 or $20 a day can add up to thousands a year, which can be redirected to savings or help offset rising living costs. According to research, seniors who engage in small-scale side hustles report both greater financial resilience and stronger mental well-being. The daily habit here isn't necessarily to make money every day, but to always keep your eyes open for opportunities. Ask yourself, what skill, knowledge, or resource do I have that someone else might value today? Habit number 8. Review protection against risks. At 60 and beyond, protecting wealth becomes just as important as growing it. Unexpected expenses, like medical bills, home repairs, or scams, can wipe out years of careful saving. Make it a daily practice to scan for vulnerabilities. This could mean checking email for suspicious messages, reviewing bank alerts, or setting aside a few minutes to confirm bills are legitimate. Seniors are prime targets for financial scams, and the FBI reports billions lost each year. By staying vigilant daily, you build a shield around your wealth. In addition, review insurance coverage periodically to ensure it still matches your needs. Health, home, and long-term care coverage may all require adjustments as life changes. A few minutes a day checking risks can prevent thousands in losses. Habit number 9. Practice gratitude and wealth visualization. Money is not only numbers in an account, it's also about mindset. Many seniors fall into a trap of scarcity thinking, believing it's too late to grow wealth. But neuroscience shows that gratitude and visualization change the brain's decision-making patterns. Each day, write down or think about one financial blessing you already have, whether it's a paid-off car, steady Social Security, or the ability to treat a grandchild. Then visualize one small financial goal achieved, like saving $500 for a trip or paying down the next bill. This daily practice reduces stress and keeps you focused on possibilities rather than limitations. Seniors who maintain a positive wealth mindset are more likely to stick to saving and investing habits, even when markets or expenses fluctuate. Habit number 10. Automate one financial action. Technology makes wealth building easier than ever, and automation takes the pressure off remembering. Set up automatic transfers into savings or investment accounts, automatic bill pay to avoid late fees, or automatic dividend reinvestment in retirement portfolios. Once in place, automation quietly builds wealth in the background while freeing mental energy for the things you enjoy. A study from Vanguard showed that people who automate retirement contributions end up saving 40% more on average than those who don't. The daily habit here isn't setting up automation every day, that's done once, but checking and trusting that your money is working for you while you focus on living. Knowing that progress happens automatically gives peace of mind and prevents procrastination. Taken together, these 10 habits may appear small, but when woven into your daily routine, they create a powerful system for wealth after 60. The first 5 habits build awareness, discipline, and learning. The last 5 habits protect you from risk, expand your opportunities, and shift your mindset toward abundance. Every day becomes an investment, not only in dollars but in peace of mind and independence. And remember, building wealth after 60 doesn't mean chasing big risks or dramatic lifestyle changes. It means making steady, intentional choices that compound over time. Even if you start today with just one of these habits, you're already taking a meaningful step toward a stronger financial future. Before we wrap up, here's a simple way to put it all into practice. Pick one habit to focus on this week. Maybe it's tracking your spending, maybe it's cutting down one small debt, maybe it's looking for that side income opportunity. Write it down and make it part of your daily routine. Then, next week, add another habit. In just a couple of months, you'll notice a real shift in your confidence and control over money. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to give the video a like. It truly helps us keep creating valuable content for seniors looking to grow and protect their wealth. Share in the comments which of the 10 habits you're most excited to try, and if you have a daily money habit of your own, let us know so others can learn from your experience. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos on smart investing, retirement planning, and financial protection after 60. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we'll see you in the next one. Imagine two retirees, both 65 years old, each starting with the same amount of savings. One makes a habit of tracking spending, using a simple notebook and a calculator each night. The other trusts memory and assumes it will balance out. After a year, the first retiree discovers they saved nearly $3,000 by cutting and used subscriptions, avoiding duplicate charges, and catching billing errors. The second retiree quietly lost money without realizing where it went. This isn't unusual. Studies show that seniors who track spending are significantly less likely to face financial shortfalls. The difference is not luck, it's habit. Awareness gives you power, and when you know exactly where your dollars are going, you control them instead of them controlling you. Now picture a senior couple living on a fixed pension and Social Security. Each morning, before they head out for their walk, they review their cash flow. They look at what's coming in that week and what bills are due. Because they do this daily, they've avoided late fees, overdraft charges, and unnecessary stress. They know whether today is a day to cook at home or treat themselves to a meal out. They don't have to guess or worry if money will stretch until the end of the month. This small routine of reviewing balances and bills has saved them not only hundreds of dollars but also countless nights of worry. For seniors, financial peace of mind is just as valuable as the money itself. The same principle applies with daily savings triggers. One senior we interviewed created a simple rule. Every time she skipped buying dessert at a restaurant, she transferred $5 to a separate dream fund. Over the course of a year, she built up nearly $1,200, which she used to take her grandchildren on a special trip. That small, almost invisible habit turned into a memory worth far more than the dollars saved. This is the power of linking savings to small daily choices. You don't need to overhaul your budget or make painful sacrifices. You just need to build small automatic steps that compound into something meaningful. Daily financial learning also plays a huge role. One retiree shared that he spent just 15 minutes each morning reading articles on money and senior finance. Within months, he discovered he could move his savings from a standard bank account earning almost nothing to a high-yield account paying more than 4% annually. That one change gave him hundreds of extra dollars each year in interest, money he didn't have to work for. Another senior learned about government programs that helped cover part of her medical expenses simply because she made a habit of staying informed. Knowledge is like a free investment that keeps paying dividends. 10 minutes a day can prevent costly mistakes and open doors you didn't know existed. Mindful spending habits also transform lives. One senior admitted that before practicing mindful spending, she would shop online late at night out of boredom, filling her closet with items she rarely wore. After she started pausing and asking, "Does this purchase align with what matters most to me right now?" she cut her spending in half. Instead of clothes, she redirected that money toward visiting family. The joy and memories created far outweighed the fleeting excitement of an online order. This shows that money is not just about numbers, it's about alignment with values, especially in later years when every dollar counts more. Debt management also illustrates how habits create freedom. A retiree carrying $8,000 in credit card debt felt trapped, believing she would never escape the cycle. But she created a daily habit of making a small extra payment every morning, even if it was just $5. Over time, the balance shrank. She tracked her progress on a chart stuck to her fridge, celebrating each milestone. 3 years later, she was completely debt-free. The sense of relief and independence she gained was priceless. It wasn't about large windfalls, but about consistent, intentional daily steps. Extra income streams also add layers of security. Consider the 70-year-old grandfather who loved woodworking. Instead of seeing it only as a hobby, he began selling small handcrafted items online. At first, it brought in just a few dollars a week. Over time, his products gained popularity, and he began making a steady $300 a month. That money helped cover utilities and allowed him to invest in better tools. More importantly, it gave him purpose and pride. Daily habits of creativity and consistency turned a hobby into a source of financial strength. Protection habits can be life-saving. Seniors are disproportionately targeted by scammers. One retiree avoided losing thousands simply because she made it a daily habit to double-check emails and phone calls with her daughter before sending money. Another placed fraud alerts on her accounts and checked them every morning. This vigilance became routine, like brushing her teeth. It may feel small, but it creates an invisible shield protecting decades of hard-earned savings. Gratitude and visualization also reshape the way seniors experience money. A widower wrote down each day what he was thankful for financially, even if it was small, like having no mortgage or being able to share a meal with neighbors. Over time, this shifted his focus away from what he had lost to what he still had. He also visualized paying off his last medical bill and being free from that burden. When the day came, he said it felt as if the victory had been lived many times already. Gratitude and visualization may seem intangible, but they produce real-world resilience, keeping seniors motivated to stay disciplined. And finally, automation habits free seniors from the stress of remembering. One retiree set up automatic transfers of $50 into an investment account each month. She thought of it as out of sight, out of mind. 10 years later, that small habit had quietly grown into over $7,000, even without counting the market gains. She admitted she would never have saved that much if she had left it up to willpower alone. Automation is like planting seeds that grow while you sleep. These real stories show that wealth after 60 is not about chasing risky investments or winning the lottery. It's about ordinary people building extraordinary results through consistent habits. The daily choices you make may look small, but together they shape your financial destiny. And the best part is, it's never too late to start. Seniors who begin these habits at 60, 70, or even 80 still see meaningful improvements in security, independence, and peace of mind. Building wealth after 60 is not about making huge leaps, it's about consistency. Just like taking a daily walk strengthens your body over time, practicing small money habits every day strengthens your financial health. Each of the 10 habits works like a brick, and together they build a solid foundation that protects you, supports you, and gives you freedom in retirement. Think about the power of starting with just one. You might begin by writing down everything you spend today. Tomorrow, you could check your cash flow before breakfast. A few days later, you might add a savings trigger, like moving $5 into a separate account when you cook at home instead of eating out. None of these actions takes more than a few minutes, but they start to change how you see money. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable, and what once felt too late begins to look possible again. Many seniors believe that their financial situation is set in stone by the time they hit retirement. But the truth is, habits continue to shape your future no matter your age. The compounding effect of small daily actions can still add up to thousands of dollars saved, debts reduced, stress avoided, and opportunities gained. Even if you can't go back in time, you can make every day from here forward count. Wealth is less about age and more about direction. One of the greatest benefits of these habits is the sense of control they give you. Seniors often feel anxious about money, especially when living on fixed incomes or watching markets fluctuate. But habits like reviewing cash flow, automating payments, and practicing mindful spending shift that anxiety into confidence. You know what's happening with your money. You know where it's going. And you know you're actively protecting and growing it. That peace of mind is worth more than any single purchase. Another benefit is freedom. Debt reduction habits release you from interest payments that weigh you down. Income-building habits open new opportunities, whether that's funding travel, supporting loved ones, or simply enjoying life without guilt. Protection habits keep scams and emergencies from stealing your hard-earned security. And gratitude and visualization habits remind you that wealth is not only measured in numbers but also in the freedom to live life on your own terms. It's also important to remember that these habits are flexible. You don't have to practice all 10 at once. Some days you may focus more on tracking spending, other days on looking for new income opportunities. The point is to build a lifestyle where money habits are as natural as brushing your teeth or making your morning coffee. Over time, these routines become automatic, and the results take care of themselves. If you're worried that it's too late or that your progress will be too slow, consider this. A senior who saves just $5 a day through mindful spending and saving triggers ends up with nearly $2,000 after a year. Add in the power of interest, and those savings continue to grow. Combine that with reduced debt, fewer fees, and even a small income stream, and suddenly your retirement picture looks very different. The key is not perfection, it's consistency. What matters most is that you start. Maybe you begin tonight by writing down what you spent today. Maybe tomorrow you set up one automatic transfer. Maybe the day after that you spend 10 minutes reading about a financial topic you didn't know before. Small steps lead to big changes. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll feel the difference. These habits are not just about money, they're about dignity, independence, and peace. Seniors who practice them often report feeling younger, more confident, and more secure. Instead of worrying about whether they'll run out of money, they focus on enjoying time with family, traveling, or pursuing hobbies. Wealth after 60 is not measured by millions in the bank, but by how confidently and comfortably you can live your life. So here's the challenge. Choose one habit from this list and commit to practicing it every day for the next week. Write it on a sticky note, put it on your fridge, or set a reminder on your phone. At the end of the week, notice how it feels. Did you spend less? Did you feel calmer? Did you discover something new about your money? Then, once that habit feels natural, add another. Slowly but surely, you'll build all 10 into your life, and you'll see the compounding effect of daily discipline. If this video gave you ideas or encouragement, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing which habit you're starting with, or let us know a money habit that has worked for you after 60. Your story could inspire someone else in our community who's looking for hope and guidance. And if you found this helpful, remember to hit the like button. It really helps us bring more seniors the tools they need for financial security. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest tips on smart money management, retirement strategies, and ways to protect and grow your wealth after 60. We're here to help you stay informed, stay empowered, and most of all, stay confident in your financial future. Every day is an opportunity. Every small choice matters. And no matter where you are right now, you can build wealth, stability, and freedom one habit at a time. Stay strong, stay consistent, and we'll see you in the next video. When we talk about money habits after 60, many people immediately think, it's too late for me. That belief alone has stopped countless seniors from making positive changes that could have improved their lives. But here's the truth. Every single day counts, no matter your age. Just like planting a tree at 60 still gives you shade at 70, building wealth habits at 60 still gives you strength at 70, 80, and beyond. The real tragedy isn't starting late. The real tragedy is not starting at all. Let's clear up a common myth. Wealth after 60 means millions in the bank. It doesn't. Wealth at this stage of life means freedom. Freedom to pay your bills without fear. Freedom to enjoy experiences with family. Freedom to say yes to opportunities and no to scams or financial stress. Even modest financial improvements, like reducing debt, saving a few extra dollars daily, or setting up one new income stream, can give seniors a greater sense of freedom than a large but unmanaged fortune. It's not about the size of the nest egg, it's about how effectively you use and protect what you have. Think of money habits like exercise. If you walk 10 minutes a day, you won't become an Olympic athlete, but you will strengthen your heart, keep your body flexible, and improve your quality of life. In the same way, money habits won't necessarily make you the richest person in the neighborhood, but they will strengthen your finances, keep your lifestyle flexible, and improve your peace of mind. Consistency matters more than intensity. One senior told us how she began practicing just 2 habits: mindful spending and gratitude. At first, it felt small, writing down her daily purchases and noting one thing she was thankful for financially. But within months, she noticed she was naturally making better choices. She stopped buying things she didn't really need, which freed up money for a family trip. The gratitude practice kept her focused on what she had instead of what she lacked. She said, "For the first time in years, I feel in control, not behind." That's the transformation these habits can bring, not just more money, but a better relationship with money. Another senior made a habit of checking for micro-income opportunities. He started renting out his driveway space to travelers who needed parking near the airport. At first, it was just a little extra cash each month, but soon it added up to cover his property taxes. What had once been a worry became a solved problem. All it took was staying alert to opportunities and acting consistently. That's the essence of habit. Small actions repeated until they create big results. It's also important to talk about protection, because financial threats increase as we age. Scammers know seniors often have savings, and they try to exploit trust or confusion. One daily habit that works is simply pausing before any financial decision. A retiree shared that his personal rule is, no quick yes. If someone calls, emails, or pressures him into a financial choice, he automatically waits at least 24 hours and checks with his daughter. That one habit has saved him from 2 major scams. Protection doesn't always mean buying new insurance. It can be as simple as building pause and verification into your daily routine. And while we've focused on practical steps, don't overlook mindset. A positive, proactive attitude toward money influences how you act with money. Seniors who believe they can still improve their finances are far more likely to actually do so. Visualization, gratitude, and continuing to learn aren't just feel-good practices. They are proven to boost discipline and reduce impulsive decisions. In fact, one study found that people who practice gratitude make more patient, long-term financial choices compared to those who don't. At this stage of life, patience and consistency matter more than chasing quick wins. So ask yourself, which of these habits will you start with today? Maybe you'll track your spending tonight. Maybe tomorrow morning you'll check your balances before breakfast. Maybe this week you'll finally set up that automatic savings transfer. Or maybe you'll take 10 minutes a day to read and learn about money. It doesn't matter which habit you choose first. What matters is that you start. Action builds momentum, and momentum creates results. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this: wealth after 60 is possible. It's not built in a day, but it is built day by day. Each choice you make, each habit you form, moves you closer to security, freedom, and peace. Don't let the belief that it's too late hold you back. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video valuable, please hit the like button so more seniors can discover these habits and take control of their financial future. Share your story in the comments. We love hearing how our community is applying these lessons. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos on senior wealth, retirement strategies, and financial protection. Stay informed, stay empowered, and remember, your money can still grow, your habits can still change, and your best financial years can still be ahead of you. Take one step today, and you're already on the path. We'll see you in the next video.